The entry of Yogi Adityanath into the Delhi politics, especially at the back of the BJP going all guns blazing, chief ministers of various states would be in the national capital campaigning. How much will it help the Bharatiya Janata Party and dent the Aam Aadmi Party? Let's cut across right now to our panelists this evening. Sanju Verma, national spokesperson BJP, Anmol Panwar, national spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party, Mahima Singh, national spokesperson Congress, with us. Anmol Panwar, you have Yogi Adityanath, who's going to hold 14 rallies in the national capital. You have the Prime Minister who would be taking the holy dip when it comes to the Kumbh on the day of the polling. How much do you think this could possibly dent the prospects of the Aam Aadmi Party, especially when it comes to voter polarization?
Good evening, Preeti ji. Preeti ji, in 2020, BJP faced defeat in every constituency where Mr. Yogi campaigned for the Bharatiya Janata Party. The fact is that today's Yogi Adityanath's speech reflects and exposes Bharatiya Janata Party's growing desperation in the face of an impending defeat, because he did not mention a word about the achievements of BJP in Delhi in last 10 years. Instead, he resorted to spreading falsehood and deceiving the people of Delhi. He did not explain that why the law and order, which comes under the central government, has deteriorated so badly in Delhi. He did not explain that why the Bharatiya Janata Party, who promised 40 lakh ownership rights to the Purvanchalis living in unauthorized colonies in Delhi, has not been fulfilled. He did not explain why the promise made to the people providing 10 lakh jobs have not been fulfilled. He did not explain that why the Bharatiya Janata Party systematically settled Rohingyas in all the parts of the country. He did not explain that why the Bharatiya Janata Party did not fulfill the promise done to the shopkeepers for converting their shops from leasehold to freehold. He did not explain that why their own national president disrespected the Purvanchalis and Baba Saheb Ambedkar in the Rajya Sabha, why their national spokesperson on live debate channels are abusing the Purvanchalis, and why the Bharatiya Janata Party is branding the Punjabis as terrorists.
Okay.
Because they have no issue, because they have no narrative, they have no agenda, and they have no CM face even before 10 days of the Delhi elections.
All right. Okay.
That
so
is why
what you did was right now. Okay, we're going to come right back to it. Let me bring in our other panelists on the show as well. But before that, you heard Yogi Adityanath entering the Delhi poll fray. But you also have Arvind Kejriwal, who hit back. Listen into Arvind Kejriwal. We'll cut across to Sanju Verma after that.
आज योगी आदित्यनाथ जी जब दिल्ली आए हैं, मैं उनसे पूछना चाहता हूं कि यूपी के सरकारी स्कूलों का जो इतना बुरा हाल है, टाट पट्टी पे यूपी के सरकारी स्कूल चल रहे हैं, 10 साल से उनकी सरकार है, वो अपने सरकारी स्कूलों को ठीक नहीं कर पाए। अगर उनको जरूरत है, हम दिल्ली से अपने शिक्षा मंत्री को भेज देंगे उत्तर प्रदेश, उनको भी सिखा देंगे कि सरकारी स्कूल कैसे ठीक किए जाते हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि उत्तर प्रदेश के भी सरकारी स्कूल ठीक हों।
Across to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, there are many who are actually saying that till now, the BJP has been running a great campaign, a polarizing campaign without running a polarizing campaign. And when I say polarizing, I don't mean it in a bad way. It is to get the number of votes that you really want to get. Now, Yogi Adityanath, especially post Maharashtra, is seen as a polarizing figure where election rallies are concerned. Katenge to batenge. What you'll eventually end up doing, Sanju Verma, is maybe consolidate the minority vote, which right now could be splitting in favor of the Congress behind the Aam Aadmi Party, because the minority vote might see that there is absolutely no other option, and consolidate behind the Aam Aadmi Party, who they feel is the one which possibly has a chance of defeating the BJP.
You know, Preeti, let me first make this very clear for the benefit of your viewers. Yogi Adityanath is not the Chief Minister of Delhi. Yogi Adityanath's credibility is not on the line. The Samajwadi Party is not the opposition party in Delhi. So the limited point is, it is Arvind Kejriwal's credibility that is on the line. The battle is between Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. It's a two-way contest. The Congress is nowhere in the equation. having made these points, let's get this very clear. केजरीवाल साहब को तो ये भी नहीं पता कि द्रौपदी गीता में किरदार थी ही नहीं. He does not even know the difference between Gita and Mahabharata. इनको तो ये भी नहीं मालूम that golden deer was Marich and it was not Ravan. बेसिक्स आते नहीं हैं और यहाँ पर बैठकर सनातन धर्म और हिंदू और सिखिज्म पर भाषण देना आता है इन लोगों को. Let me make another one thing very clear. I am a Punjabi myself and I take strong offense to the fact that the national spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party said that सारे रोहिंग्या तो हरदीप पुरी के रिश्तेदार हैं. That was not just humiliation of Hardeep Puri, a union cabinet minister in the Modi government, but that was also trying to undermine the credibility of Sikhs, whose valor is well known and needs no endorsement from Aam Aadmi Party, Kejriwal or his darbaris. The most important point is this. When you talk of Yogi Adityanath, there are some people who will say, oh, he's a divisive figure, battery to katenge. But what I see, Preeti, is this. In 2013, there was the Kumbh Mela, where 42 people lost their lives, 45 were injured. And till date, let me tell you, in the Mahakumbh, there has been no major incident. And the most important vindication of how good governance is what Yogi Adityanath epitomizes is the fact that at the Mahakumbh, you will have 500 million, that is 50 crore tourists, the largest tourist congregation in the world. It will add 5 lakh crore to the revenue of Uttar Pradesh, and all this at what cost? At just a total cost of 6,400 crore. My last point to Mr. Kejriwal, आप स्कूलों की बात करते हैं. More than 1 lakh school kids failed in their 9th exam and more than 50,000 in their class 11 exam in schools which are run by the Aam Aadmi Party. And let me tell you, more than 662 schools don't have either a principal or a vice principal. And last year, the Delhi High Court bench led by Justice Manmohan Singh castigated Kejriwal for not providing even NCERT textbooks to over 6.5 lakh municipal schools. So इसलिए आम आदमी पार्टी के प्रवक्ता डिबेट पर पढ़ लिख कर आया करो.
I want to cut across to Mahima Singh. Mahima Singh, the entry of the likes of Yogi Adityanath, Sanju Verma might say that he's not a polarizing, divisive figure, but at least electorally, where there is a campaign on, he's seen as one. In terms of the impact that he does have the ability, electoral ability to galvanize a certain vote bank. And Mahima Singh, his entry into the Delhi elections could be counterproductive for the Congress, and humor me when I say this, because at this point of time, the Congress is banking, along with getting other votes, of the Aam Aadmi Party or even the BJPs, is trying to get back the minority vote bank from the Aam Aadmi Party. Mahima saying the entry of the likes of Yogi Adityanath only leads to a voter consolidation, especially where the minority vote is concerned. And like it was in 2020, you now possibly run the risk of the minority vote galvanizing and then consolidating behind the AAP.
Jai Hind. Preeti, in fact, as you asked me your question, you reminded me of a famous Rahat Indori couplet, which goes like this. नए किरदार आते जा रहे हैं, मगर नाटक पुराना चल रहा है. Because you see, whether it is Modi or Yogi or Parvesh Verma, they all speak the same language of hatred, of bigotry, of divisiveness, and that the people of Delhi have understood. In fact, in Lok Sabha elections, people of India, when they cut the BJP down to the size of a hanging in between party, they showed them that. On one side there is Aam Aadmi Party, on the other side there is the BJP. The Aam Aadmi Party, while it is riding the chariot of Congress's accomplishments, whether it is the hospitals, whether it is the jobs, whether it is the schools, whether it is the achievements that we had in terms of in improving people's grades, children's grades across schools and colleges. On the other side there is the BJP that has only one strategy, that is to divide the people, that is to distribute cash notes like we saw Parvesh Verma doing, and the bigotry that Ramesh Vidhuri displayed when he commented on our leader early on in this election. So you see, when you're asking me that question, Preeti, I would say that the people of Delhi are being underestimated by both of these parties. And the people of Delhi, the voters of Delhi, are going to give a smashing response to both the parties. as the results of this election arrive. Because you see, both the parties are promising the moon, walking on the model of state welfareism that was laid down by the Congress party. The BJP is promising. The BJP is promising cheap cylinders.
I want to go. I'll come back to you, ma'am, and I'm going to circle back to the question that I asked you. Because right now, there is a sense, a political sense, that the minority vote could split in favor of the Congress, especially of A, the soft Hindutva campaign, which the Aam Aadmi Party runs, B, the silence after the 22 Delhi riots of the Aam Aadmi Party. However, when an election becomes deeply polarizing, like it did in 2020, you see consolidation of vote banks. Now, will this help the Aam Aadmi Party? I want to bring in Anmol Panwar. Anmol Panwar, you might take on Yogi Adityanath, but having him in the poll fray could actually be an advantage for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Preeti ji, in 2020 also, our schools and hospitals won over the Delhi riots. It is for the whole nation to see. And I have limited time, so I'll just draw a comparison of what falsehood he spread in this rally. See, here's Delhi government. As per Niti Aayog report, we are #1 in rating. Top 7 schools in the whole country are in Delhi out of the 20. And here's Uttar Pradesh. 27,000 schools closed. Here's Allahabad High Court saying that teacher absenteeism in primary school, bane of UP's education system. This is from 2024 October. Here's our electricity model, cheapest electricity in the country, for which the people of UP has to pay 2,956 rupees. And we have all the discoms in pause. And here's the India Today report. India Today report 2024, 30th May says that power cut sweep Noida, Lucknow amid heat wave, protest pour out on the streets. Here's the report which says that 70% of the UP sees power cuts daily. Some even endure it for 4 hours. ये है इनका शिक्षा और बिजली का मॉडल और ये रहा इनका पानी का मॉडल. Allahabad High Court saying wake up to plight of Lucknow residents, ensure clean drinking water for them. So that is the reason why, despite having double engine government in 22 states, they have not implemented a single promise which they have made to the people of Delhi.
I want to get everybody
Mr. Narendra Modi is a staunch critic of the freebies.
I have little time. Sanju Verma, I want to bring you in and I'll hark you back to 2020. Anyone in the national capital or even outside India would know it was a deeply polarizing campaign that was run. On the other hand, Sanju Verma, the BJP didn't benefit out of it. 62 to 8. 8 were the seats that the BJP got at that point of time. To bring in figures like Yogi Adityanath, do you really think it's going to help you in a city-state like Delhi?
Preeti, first and foremost, very quickly, let me tell you what Prime Minister Modi has done for the people of Delhi. All these projects are either complete or are close to fruition or have kicked off the ground. Delhi Meerut RRTS, Delhi Alwar RRTS, Delhi Panipat RRTS, Dwarka Expressway, Delhi Dehradun Expressway, Delhi Amritsar Katra Expressway, Delhi Varanasi High Speed Rail, Delhi Karnal Metro, Firozabad Noida Expressway. So ye hai Prime Minister Modi ka jo track record. Now let me say one other thing. Lok Sabha 2014, 2019, 2024. Total tally of BJP 825. Total tally of Congress in all 3 Lok Sabha elections put together 195. Congress के दरबारी यहाँ पर आकर कहते हैं, oh, we reduced BJP to 242. अरे भाई साहब, आपके नेतृत्व के तहत, राहुल गांधी के नेतृत्व के तहत, the Congress has lost 3 Lok Sabha elections in a row. आत्मचिंतन करना तो दूर की बात है, यहाँ पर आकर ये खुद की पीठ पर थपथपाते हैं. वो जो एक हिंदी में कहावत है ना, तुम्हारे पांव के नीचे जमीन नहीं है, लेकिन कमाल तो ये है तुम्हें यकीन नहीं है. The Congress today is just another small चिंटू मिंटू रीजनल पार्टी. प्रवक्ता आकर टीवी पर ज्ञान दे वो अलग बात है, बट अंडर राहुल गांधी's leadership or lack of it, Congress has lost in the last 10 plus years more than 89 big and small elections. And my last point is this, Preeti, please, 1 minute. In Uttar Pradesh, in the last 3 Lok Sabha elections from Uttar Pradesh, BJP won 173 seats. The Congress put together in 3 Lok Sabha elections from Uttar Pradesh got just 9 seats. Kitni? 9 seats. And the Samajwadi Party 47 seats. But my final point, Preeti, just bear with me for 10 seconds. You spoke about polarization. Recently, bypolls were held. BJP won 7 out of 9 bypolls in Uttar Pradesh with a strike rate of 78%.
I need to bring in the Congress spokesperson. I'm running out of time. Okay, Mahima Singh, to bring you in on this, now I'll hark back to the same question, Mahima Singh, that I asked you. Once a campaign becomes deeply polarizing, then you have consolidation of vote banks, which is not good news for the Congress in Delhi.
Before I come to answer your question, Preeti, I hope you will allow me fair opportunity to respond to the BJP spokesperson's bigotry that was spread all over the screen just now. I want to ask the BJP spokesperson, how many elections exactly the BJP lose before 2014? And if it wasn't for the statesmanship of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, no sign of the BJP would ever be seen anywhere on the world map, on the Indian map. So I don't want to get into that. We are fighting a good fight and we shall continue to do so. But what you're asking me, Preeti, I think must be summed up in two questions, because these voters, whether minority or majority voters, every voter in Delhi is today asking two simple questions. I'm just two basic questions I'm leaving your viewers with. To the Aam Aadmi Party, the voter of Delhi is asking, why are there 9,000 plus vacancies in your health department when you boast about all your accomplishments there? And to the BJP that handles the law and order in the state of Delhi, the people of India, the people of Delhi are asking, why is the state of law and order in shambles in Delhi?
Okay, I'm gonna end. Okay, your last question was taken into account. That's all the time that I have for right now. It's going to be a hard cut. But the discussion will continue because Delhi is going to vote and the next 10 days are going to be crucial, viewers. It's all in by every political outfit, especially the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. The Congress, yes, warming up in the game. We're going to get you more